talk about the great work that GNOME Nepal is doing.
Yeah. So, hello everyone. So, I am Sailesh Singh from the Nepal, and I am the GNOME Foundation member and the co-lead of the GNOME Nepal. So, talking about me, I am the open source contributor and maintainer of the GNOME Nepal, and professionally, I am the senior system network administrator with 6+ years of experience as the stack. And my journey starts from 2023 in Kathmandu when GNOME Asia first time happens in 2023. So as there I was attendee, then I volunteer involuntarily in the GNOME Asia. Then after the idea and initiative of GNOME Nepal come to Aditya, the lead of GNOME Nepal, and he picked me as a volunteer. Then I started taking the instruction session, maintaining, and then the participation increases of the GNOME Nepal, and we got into 2024, went for international speaker GNOME Asia, then 25, and so on. So like already I said, building about the community from nothing to like something. Here is the topic. So imagine this. GNOME is the one of the niche topic you could ever discuss. It's not like you are talking about Linux. It's not you are talking about some sort of programming language. It's the GNOME. Yeah. Imagine this. You are talking to some sort of community who don't know what GNOME is about. There are no contributors, there is no funding, there are no local events, university have never heard of it. And that was the Nepal previously in 2023. Then after 2023 we started GNOME Nepal, and here we are. After 3 years of continuous dedication, we managed to other people contributors and other people know about the what GNOME is. So this is not about just the like achievement talk of what GNOME Nepal, what Nepal is doing. It's about the community, how you can build the community. We have build the community from the scratch. We build the community from the scratch, and we don't want to stick into the like national level. We don't want to stick in the single place. We want to expand it to like from like a local community to national level, then international level, and South Asia. Then how to explore it. So first of all, for doing anything, everything, everyone has the same slide. First, understand the problem. What's the problem about? How we can like update ourselves before like going into the community. How what sort of problem we face? First, we have to understand the problem. Then we can build another solutions for that. So in the initial phase, most of the communities don't grow because they don't have the awareness. No mentors, no funding, language barrier, volunteer burnout, and contributor pathway. But thing is, the awareness means you have to do the awareness. You go to like some places, you just tell them. It's like marketing, but not paid marketing. It's marketing means if it's your project, if it's your product, if it's GNOME, then you have to tell, look, this is GNOME. You have to understand this. This is GNOME. It does this, it use this, it use here. So you have to make awareness. And the thing is that awareness is not enough. There are lots of community out there, there are lots of awareness out there, but what we need for growing the community is the mentorship. So proper mentorship, proper roadmap, is good. So one who have good mentors can achieve their goal in within very short period of time. In the similar way, no funding. So funding doesn't mean about money. So funding can be of different types. So funding doesn't mean about money. Funding means supporting. You need if you are in the growing phase, you need the like a logistic venue on premises site events. So that sort of funding we need. And obviously like we are in the GUADEC 2026. So I am from the Nepal, maybe anyone from any country. So there are multiple language barriers we have faced, and we are here now. The same we face in the Nepal, the language barriers. I speak English too, I speak Nepali too, and there are other sort of region they speak different indigenous language of their native places. So for the expansion of the community, we need we need to cross the language barriers. And language barriers only not the thing. If you are starting the community, there is obviously it's small, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people starting the community. Then after it grows, but that time, during the time period of time growing phase, we totally burn out because you have to work day and night. You have to contribute day and night. It doesn't get ready within a day. It takes years contribution to get the result. So volunteer burnout is like usually like it grow as the time. Then contributor pathway. So pathway means once you like face some of the challenges, then you like make, okay, first I have to do this, then this. So you make steps, what milestone I have to achieve. So it will reduce our effort and it will reduce our what say calories. So as I already mentioned, our starting point was 2023. I started in 2023 with a small meetups. The initiative come up with for growing the making the community. We take the supports from few volunteers without any regular activities, without any regular meetups, and without any pipeline for deploying it. Like how we go and conduct, it's like sometimes friends are sitting in the like this, let's do this, and we are doing this. So that's how it get initiated. So for anything to do, we need the proper framework, proper structure to work on properly. So we went through a lot of things, so that's why we derived some framework that work for us, hope that work for others too. So it's generally general type. So we what we did is we raised the awareness program. Then we after awareness program, okay, this is gnome, how it does. Then we educate them what it does. We give them theory, give them sessions, everything, we give them hands-on. Then we expect from our side, we give them everything, and we expect any participation, any questions, anything that can happen, interactions. Then that interaction can be count as contribution. Contribution may be technical, non-technical, anything, everything can be counted as the contribution. And for that contribution to be go more one step above, we need mentorship. That helps to make good leadership. And if we repeat this repeatedly, consistently, then we can definitely grow the community. We can, like every community, successful community has these things in the consistent pace. So while building the awareness program, we start from the schools. Like there are only two laptops. Started from the schools. We just teach them what we are doing. We doing. Then after I went to like college, university lab. Then I showed them the actual laboratory, coding things, technical things, non-technical things. Then yes, and any of the like community without meetup is like kind of dead. So we are here, this is the event, it's also a kind of meetup of sharing our contributions, sharing our knowledge. So we did lot of meetups there in the Nepal for every month, bi-monthly, quarterly. Like organize event, we organize the meetups, we meet, and we participate in the different programs, software freedom day, any other college, university, if organizing anything, and we go there and participate. So what it makes that, if you are visible to anyone, if you are visible to everyone, you get noticed. Definitely you get noticed. So first thing is awareness building, you have to get noticed first. So like why we choose the university, why not other thing? There are other offices who are already offices who are there are lots of employees who are already sound in technical knowledge. But why we choose the universities? Because they are curious students who are learning, who are in the pace of learning. If you teach them, their perspective would change. If we show them how we gonna do this, if we teach them about open source, okay, open source is this, how you do this, and how you can implement this, then they can take in their habits. Then if they have existing clubs, so existing clubs have their own hierarchy, own agenda, own policies, so that would help them to perform the action easily. And definitely if it is the university, then definitely they have the faculty support, teachers, venue supports, funding, and the yearly renewal, handover process. So if any one of the committee guys just take the seat, I won't leave the seat, then it would be dead after some time. The handover process, renewal process should be continue to make good community. So designing workshop, so we did lot of workshop, but designing workshop doesn't mean technical things I want to tell about, not the technical thing. Don't teach software, teach curiosity. It actually means I'm teaching the perspective. We did lot of workshop, we did lots of events, but the thing is we are doing to change their perspective. We are teaching curiosity. If we explain the students, if we explain the any newcomers what it is, what you can do, not teaching how to use it, what it is, what you can do, you can explore the many possibilities around there. So contribution is the something in the open source. Contribution is the something that is for the first time it is difficult, then after it goes on, goes on, and it completely goes on. So first, to do this workshop means first contribution can be of different type, technical, non-technical, as mentioned earlier. But workshop means first need perspective. You have to work on your perspective, on agenda inside your mind, then join the, and the first contribution you can do is working on yourself, your perspective, and join the community. Just one button, you join the community. You get to the event, you join the community. Then small tasks, we do like lots of, if we are here, we do volunteers. It's just a small tasks. We are joining the committee, we're doing small tasks here. And after the special thing is documentation. Maybe I am talking right now here, maybe you guys can forget after 1 year, 2 year, you guys can forget my name. But documentation is the thing. If you got stuck to anything, you come over and over and read the things. That's the documentation. Then every committee have their own language, native language. We need localization and translation, because there is no point of using software if you are not getting into it properly. So that's why we need translation. And then gets to the, like, obviously you are totally burn out doing all of this, and we need what? Excitement. That's what called events. You need time and often events. And events make lots of people of similar minds, different minds, share their own opinions, and there we get ideas, lots of ideas. And last one is coding. So why I keep coding in the last part? There are lots of coder out there. They can code efficiently, but they may lack the above things. That's why coding is also the one of the contribution. Not coding, you can do all of this, and it also count as the contribution to the community. So this is mentorship. So basically, event inspire, mentorship retains. What event inspire? As already mentioned, events give you the excitement. It give you excitement. Okay, I have to do this. I have to join this. But it doesn't count you are going to the path. You go to the event, you enjoy it, you come to home, and so okay, it's fine. You upload the photo, it's done. But mentorship retains what? The audience, the contribution. They build the contribution. They build the leaders. They build the way of path. So mentorship retains the audience. That's why we need the proper mentorship, and good mentors always build the good leaders. So language matters. Why we say language matters? Because I am here in Spain talking in English. What if here are using totally only understanding the Spanish? What would I do? So first thing is localization. What I do is language, why local? We need local language to be translated. Local language, local people should translate it in their own native language. There are softwares, there are everything, there are documentation who are translated in the local language, materials in their native language. And this language matters because language create the communication, and the good communication help to sustain for long term. Yes. And it is easily accessible. If you are communicating with anyone, if I am communicating with your audience, and the audience is communicating with me, then it can be easily accessible. We can work on the long run. So those were the things that we did, the framework things. But what the real examples we did actually? So real example is GNOME Nepal. So this is GNOME Nepal is the local chapter of the GNOME Foundation, back supported by GNOME in the Nepal. As the idea started in 2023, we work on it. We collaborated with lots of things, and we as earlier mm, in another talk we have shared. We started from 2 people, 3 people. We started the contribution. We started to meet the people, but people won't meet with us. Why they meet with us? Who we are? Nothing. No one. For them. But we keep on consistency. We do free of things. Obviously open source doesn't means everything need to be free. Something need to be free of cost. So we teach everyone, students, college, free of cost. If you want to have this, I will do online meetings. I'm into the tech. So first thing I was doing is I was totally into the tech, not in the non-tech. So I was doing the sessions, workshop. And the thing is teaching technically is not everything. There are people who are interested in non-technical things. So what we till now what we have impacted is we impact the student. So if you see these are the statistics. These are the statistics. 1,000 plus participants, 1,000 plus students I have teached so far, 10 plus college I have visited, new volunteer. These are the statistics. But the student impact actually means how many students are actually following it. I teach thousands, but how many of them are working in it? I went to 10 plus campus. How many campus are revisiting me? How many are organic? How many are retention rate? How they are coming to me? So student impact is like we are creating the buzz. First, we are creating the buzz that we are doing this. If they are coming to us, that's called actual impact. If are implementing is that's the actual impact. So we did lots of community activities during the time of the like hackathon, meetups, online parties, online sessions, release parties, everything we did to like gain the like what say gain the students and gain the like of professional students. Some of them are professional students, some they are professional working one only, some they are students and part time. So we gain their attention. So we gain the attention of others, and like we started the community activities which increase the engagement in our GNOME Nepal. So in order to grow larger sector, we do the regional collaboration. As already mentioned, we are GNOME Nepal as the local chapter of the GNOME Foundation. We are back supported by the GNOME in the infrastructure. They support us as a back support. But what we did is like by ourselves, lot of things we did ourselves. That's why GNOME supported us. GNOME Nepal is located in the Kathmandu, and we did lots of things, lots of meetup. We already earlier mentioned. But for this we have like reached to GNOME Asia, no Ubuntu community, university college club set up with a collaboration, and the UbuCon Asia. Before this year we have went there. So UbuCon Asia 2025 is the like real thing that you can say like you can count on. We went through like collaboration. This regional collaboration teaches that a small community collaborate with multiple communities can create great impact. We were the small communities. We collaborate with multiple government organization, non-government organization, small communities, and we create like Asia level committee in the like Asia level like program in the Nepal. So that's what regional collaboration told us. So I told like everything was ideal till now. Everything was ideal till now. I did like we have to do this, we have to do that. Like this is the way you can grow this, but everything not easy as you think. There are ups and downs. So I hide the downs till now. So let's see what are downs. So we feel lot of time as we in the growing phase as in the even in the student phase in the growing phase. Same with the committee, we fill in many times, and some of the we fell through the workshop. There were low attendance of the like peoples attending there. There were very few peoples attended our workshop. There are some volunteer that disappeared during the time of the events. Like some we have launched some idea but never get launched. And what did we learn? It is natural. It happens. Definitely it gonna happen. If you are trying to do something new, it won't get like a rocket high rocket in the one place. It will fail many times so that you can correct them, curate them. So what biggest challenges we face is the funding. As earlier I mentioned, funding means we want to do the event, we want to do the support the peoples, but what we need is logistic, what we need is the venue, what we need is the people who can support us as a in kinds, not the money. So that's what the first biggest challenge every committee will face, the funding there, the support from the others thing. And now the burnout. If I am the only one who teaching everything to everyone, that's not gonna work. It may work for 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, but definitely I am going to burn out. And there is come the like delegations of the works and language barrier, infrastructure and retention. The main issue was the retention. We did lot of event. We go to the event which have 200 number of participants, 2000 number of participants, but the retention rate was very few. So what we can do to engage like increase that retention rate? So there we some of the idea get tricked. Like while you are working with any of your ideas, then some of the idea get tricked, and we will get within the right path. So these are the thing. We partnership with the university. Lots of university started to come to us. A small mentor, we created a small mentoring group, regional collaboration and all, and everything works perfectly for these things. And that's how we get up. So maybe you can forget everything, but like I still told lots of things that may like make sense to you, that may not make sense to you. But even though you forgot everything, but you can take the key takeaways that we have generalized. The five principle, it- so small, five principle. Start small, build people, not events. So we are not building any events. Many of the like things get filled because some of the people's wait for the events, and after the events they could not continue their like cycle of consistency. So build the people. If you build the people, you can conduct many of the events around here and there. So that's the matter. Make contribution easy. Maybe I am the one non-technical background, I am from like say non-tech background, how could I contribute? So contribution should be open for everything and every people. Share the leadership. So what leadership sharing means, you are not the only leaders. You should share, you should hand over, you should know when to step in and when to step out from your place, because you can't hold your position for a long time. You should hand over the process. So there's the share the leadership, and this is the consistency that should be repeated. And the KPI, the key performance indicator that we have mentioned earlier, that if you have numbers, always the company said, if you have good numbers, you are the good KPI, good like good indicators. But everything is not the numbers. What the number shows, it may only show the GitHub stars, it may only show the repositories, but how efficient is, how useful is the repository, how useful is the contributions, how impactful, that matters. Instead, we could focus to the new contributors who are contributing, who are coming back to us, returning to us, and new organizers. We can focus to new organizers, student leaders, and community partnership. These are the things that would sustain for a long time. If we are working solo, then there is very hard time with we have to go through. If we are in the collaboration, then we can function very smoothly. So and now if I'm thinking like if I have to start the everything from the like, it took me like 3 years, it took us 3 years to be like GNOME Nepal to the GNOME Nepal that we built today. Yeah, it took us 3 years. So if I have to start everything from the scratch, what I would do, I would do partnership with the university. I would directly talk to the university. I would not only create the event, I would create the mentorship program, proper roadmap session, delegate our powers, delegate our teams, other like sessions with a proper plan, agenda, and policies. And definitely we measure the retention, not the attendance. Attendance is not always important. The thing is retention. You may have thousand of friends in the Facebook, but how many of like you can text them, and how many of them get back to you, it's always matters. Simple as. So if I can do this, you also can do. So no matter how big, no matter how small you are, you can start your own committee by following the consistency. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask. So this is me. If you can't ask now, you can ask later. That's it. Thank you. Anything? What? Anyone
Any
have
questions?
anything to questions? No questions? Okay.
Thank you.